Welcome to the channel. As you can see, something has changed here. Well, of course my hat has changed here, and of course the snow has come. But more importantly, if you've been watching all our videos, then you know this space right here is a big deal, because you've watched me and the boys push that parts truck how many times back and forth out of our way? And finally now, it's gone. And good morning. It is just about the time the boys are going to be arriving. And today, we're going to tear into this 390 block and try to get a heads up on what the condition of everything is inside, so we know if we're going to need to be ordering parts and etc. And it's been chaos around here. We're getting things done, but a little unorganized it seems like, but this is the plan for today. We also hope to get the transmission cleaned up, and then there's just a couple more pieces to get on the chassis, and then we're going to wrap it up. And I would imagine the boys should be here probably any time now, so I'm going to leave this running because I like to surprise them with the camera set up. So we'll be on to this in no time at all. Wow! Donuts!
Donuts!
Holy cow!
Fucking deal of the century.
Really?
Yep. We only made so many of them.
That's
right?
true, yes.
The size is the size is the size.
Yeah.
Oh, sunshine.
What's going on?
Time to get that
Matter.
Cleared snow. Fucking now it's raining like a bastard.
I know, eh? Rude. How about rude?
Okay, now you can use.
Yeah, now we need the collar. We still need this on top.
Put that on the bottom. Yep. Oh. Yeah.
So if you stuck it out this far, you can see that we got the engine torn down, and we were busy getting the front end together on the chassis. And while we started on the engine, Mitch got the flex lines in. And to boot, we got a coat of paint on the transmission, so we got that all cleaned up and painted. So it was a couple of pretty busy days overall. I'll give you a look. We've got all the front end components now installed in the chassis. So the front wheels are actually all tied together. Brake lines are in, and these are the new flex lines that we got. I got a gentleman's card actually. Real nice product actually. So this is actually, here's his card. It is Brake Hoses Unlimited. The gentleman's name is Nick. Here's the back of the card. Reasonable price and nice product. Of course, you don't get the gold anodizing that was on the original ones, but we're still quite happy with them. There's the rear one is installed now. So we're just missing the north-south line, or as you would know it, the front-to-back line is still not installed. We started covering this in plastic because, of course, we've been making a mess. It didn't take very long for it to get all dusty. There's the transmission. It's all one color now, so that's good. We weren't as crazy about the idea of clearing it, which we had originally talked about. So we're going to get a lot more in depth on this. Probably in the next couple of videos, we'll be back in this. We've got to order some parts. But we got real lucky with this engine. So, and this is where everything in the engine, the bearings and all that, all came up as standard. So the actual block has never been machined before. It seems like somebody did a freshen up on it, but there was a number of things based on my research on these blocks that I would definitely change. It looked like it had a bit of an oiling problem to the top because some of the components in the top, the push rods for sure, and even the nuts and washers were a little bit rusted, which is pretty much an indication there wasn't enough oil at the top. Timing chain had a little bit of slop in it. So our plan right now that we can tell what it needs is main bearings, rod bearings, timing chain. Of course, we're going to go through all the rails and clean them out, make sure there's no gunge in them. We're going to do all the frost plugs in the block. And I think even though the piston rings look like new, we're probably going to put all new ones in anyways, and then, run a hone through the cylinder walls and just put a little more scratch to them, or a crosshatch, if you will. This is actually the rod bearing. Gives you an idea. They're not terribly worn. Seen a lot worse. That's probably from us because we knew we were going to replace it, just trying to smack the thing out. But these are all Ford parts. There's Ford... I know there's a Ford logo on this thing somewhere in there. Where is it? Oh, you might be able to see it. I don't know if you... Yeah, I think you can see it there. So I don't know if these are original to the 390. I know there's some smart Ford FE guys out there. By all means, if you have comments about the engine, please share them with us. We do not turn away information. We had found that the retainer for the oil pump drive was in the oil pan back when we pulled the pan off. And the rod is actually stuck in the distributor. So, of course, we're going to get that out and get that sorted out. But that's kind of where that stands. So, in our mind, we did pretty good with this engine. So, we're going to wait till we get the parts in for this. And then we can get going on, we've got a lot to clean up, and we'll get the rest of the rotating assembly disassembled, and we can get on that. I think, well, the boys are coming tomorrow, so we're putting an extra day in. We're going to get on some of the metal work on the body. Part of the reason we covered this too, so we stopped making a ton of dust on the thing. But we've got a little bit of room here now, so we can move the chassis kind of out into this area a little bit more, and then we'll have more room to work on the body back there. And that's sort of where we're at right now. Exciting though, because the engine's not going to cost a ton of money. That was definitely one of my concerns because, of course, we're spending lots of money on everything else. But that's probably a very safe in-house build for us, and I mean it ran pretty good before we shut it down. So I'm not really concerned about the engine. We'll just tidy up the things that we see it needs for sure. So that's kind of the update. I was trying to get a ton done as well as trying to get to this video, and it was really difficult getting to this video. So I guess I will say thanks for watching. Have a great day. And in our end credits here, I had the struggle of a lifetime out in the driveway trying to get a bush bar off the front of the dually. And I can only tell you this. I finally gave up trying to get spinning nuts off that would not come out. And I resorted to other measures. That's what I did. I resorted to the right measures, the right tool. No wrenches. No wrenches. Have a great day. We'll talk to you really soon.
You okay, Rico?
Oh, yeah.